Wait a minute, what am I doing? Two men and a what? Two friends from film school, one who graduated, one who did, and they decided to make a podcast. Okay, this has never been done before, right? Okay. This is Matthew and Harrison's Two Men in a Movie. It's not what it sounds like.
Welcome to the Two Men in a Movie podcast, where each week one man joins another man to watch a movie he can't believe he hasn't seen. That's a new intro I'm doing now. As always, I'm your every week the same intro host, Matthew Olenchek, joined as always by my sloppy, toppy co-host and husband, Harrison Poole. And this week we're joined by, do you want me to call you sloppy too? Are you feeling left out?
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
By our sloppy toppy friend, returning to the pod, Jenna.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay so far.
Hell yeah.
Staying sloppy.
Oh yeah, definitely. 1,000%.
She liked the picture. She liked the picture of Nick a lot.
I love the shrine.
I'm not, it's a nice picture. I just think it's weird.
My eyes are just extremely drawn to it. I remember when I picked that picture and I was like going stalking. Stalking is more like his Instagram account. Mm-hmm. And I saw that picture and I was like, yep, that's the one. And I screenshotted it and I zoomed it in because it was supposed to be just ahead. And we taped it to the body and it worked.
Hell yeah. It's a theater movie this week, guys. I'm so excited. Is this our second one in the last month? Tron Aries in this?
Yeah, no, we did Trick or Treat between. Yeah, I was supposed to say back to back. But yeah, it's our second one. There's a lot of movies coming out. You know, we had Tron. We had, this one wasn't planned. I just saw it. But we're going to go see Mortal Kombat when that comes out. That's coming out soon.
May next year.
Oh, it got delayed.
It got hella pushback. Because it was supposed to come out early October.
We're going to see Gabby's Playhouse.
No, we're not.
It's got what her name in it? The funny lady from SNL.
Aren't you guys going to see FNAF 2?
Yeah.
We are going to see FNAF 2.
That's what I thought.
I'm going to have to buy another. Well, it depends on if Neve can make the time, but I'm going to have to buy a fourth mic. So there's a 4-person episode with my brother and her.
I'm just glad that finally me watching FNAF will create the most precious commodity content. This one I feel is like going to be good, though. I feel like I'm going to like this one.
Did you get a trailer for it?
No, I haven't seen anything about it. I just know Megan Fox is in it, and it looks like there's more scary stuff, which is my big complaint with the first one, is there wasn't enough, horror.
Sure. I didn't know Megan Fox was in
She's voicing Chica.
Oh, interesting.
I'm just hoping that we don't have, a 10-minute sequence of them building a pillow fort this time, which is
my gosh.
very strange.
That was a big waste of time.
It was weird. I was sitting there what's happening?
Let kids horror be kids horror.
It was such a fun movie, but then they were like, yes, we need to waste 10 minutes on building a pillow fort and then laying under it, even though how would the animatronics do that? Really?
I'm so excited for this to be another 5.5. I'm so ready for this to just be so mid. And then 400 days from now, my brother's starting another group chat.
At least we're not going to have a dream sequence subplot this time.
Are you sure?
That's been resolved. That was resolved.
What if we get a new one?
I will tear down the projector screen with my bare hands.
I would pay to see that.
I'm willing to bet real money there's going to be a dream sequence.
There's no
it's gonna be Abby's dream sequence.
There's not gonna be a subplot where he keeps dream delving. There's gonna be no Inception subplot happening.
Sure.
Sometimes you just gotta dream walk.
$50 says there's not.
I'm going to guess there's going to be at least 2 dream sequences.
2 dream sequences?
I think it's going to open on a dream sequence, and there's going to be one somewhere in the end of the second act.
It's going to be like a nightmare sequence.
Yep.
Definitely Mike's nightmare sequence.
$50 says there's not an opening dream sequence.
I don't have that money to lose. So
it's either it's going to be Mike's or it could be Vanessa's.
Yeah.
Maybe she wakes up from her coma in the hospital.
I remember next to nothing about the 5
Oh yeah,
she
in the movie in a coma?
I don't know if she's in a coma per se, or maybe they put her in a medically induced coma so she could heal from her injuries.
Doctors shouldn't be able to do that.
But what? Why?
What?
Too much power.
That is such a hot topic.
That's how they save lives sometimes, is you slow the body down enough to treat the body.
Just put some ice cubes on them.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You're like a school nurse.
My mom's a nurse. My mom's a nurse. I know so much about medicine.
Okay.
He sounds like a school nurse. Just put some ice on it. You'll be fine.
Because ice makes things slow.
Okay.
Kinda?
The state of cold.
The amount of ice you would need to put someone slow enough
5
to
cubes.
treat them. No, it would be. It
Five
would
No.
be so many more.
I could put you into an ice-induced coma right now with what I have in my fridge.
Do it.
Just lay some toast or strudel on you.
Record. Fucking, let's do it. Do it for the
For YouTube.
Yeah. Here's my phone. I'll let you film it
Watch me
right
put my
now.
co-host into a medically induced coma using only ice cubes. Whoa!
That's going to go viral, like right now.
We're joined by Mr. Beast. Look at his smile.
He paid for all of the ice.
He paid for all the ice.
Have we talked about what the movie is?
No.
Okay.
So we saw Shelby Oaks.
Written and directed by Chris Stuckman.
It was a surprise.
Who's you saw it in like a mystery movie,
Yeah,
right?
so I go to the like Cinemark secret movie series that they do, and I had like a theory. So it started off as this like big theory. My friend and I went to see Roofman, and we also saw a secret movie series, and we were thinking it was probably going to be Roofman when we went to see it. And before we got into the theater, there was actually a poster for Shelby Oaks outside of the theater, and they always do it in that exact theater every single time. So we saw this poster, and I was like standing there thinking, she's like, well, what was the poster that was on it last week? I was like, I have no idea, because when I went to see the last one, it was Dead of Winter, which is a movie that I had never heard of. And so, like, while I was in there in the movie, it could have been the Roofman poster hanging on the wall. We didn't know. So we were both theorizing that maybe, like, they were giving us hints as to what the next movie was going to be. That theory has since been disproved, because this past Monday, I didn't go see it, but it was a rated R movie, but the poster that was hanging up outside that theater was for something PG-13. But we were looking
They
into
caught
it.
the guy that was doing it. There's one guy
Definitely.
there who was like my hidden clue, like a little riddle man. He was like, my little clues I'm
Like,
hiding.
I like to bless these people with a little clue.
Can't
but
they solve
no.
my puzzle? And then, like, Vigilante showed up. What's the actual Vigilante? Devil guy?
What?
The actual Vigilante in New York? Devil Man?
Oh, which one? Yeah, probably.
The one that rides the special skateboard. There's this guy that goes around with like a devil mask riding an electric skateboard, and he's like an actual vigilante, and he beats people
Oh, I had
up.
no idea.
Yeah, I was reading a story about this guy who like was thought to be mugged, and he just rolled up on his skateboard and then beat the shit out of the
Wow.
guy.
That's wild. But yeah, so we, Matt and I were walking up to this movie, and I was like, oh my God, they changed the poster. And we walked in, and I sit down, and I'm like, I hope it's Shelby Oaks. I really hope it's Shelby Oaks, because the only thing they tell you about these movies is the rating. They don't even tell you a runtime for it. So you have no idea how long you're going to be sitting there. And the reason they tell you the rating is, you know, liability is a bitch. Like they could take a little kid in there, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're not watching Gabby's Playhouse, you're watching a horror movie.
Sure.
So they have to tell us the rating legally. But we sit down, and it starts up, and there were no previews before this movie. None. And normally they like play the previews so you can see like, oh, it's not going to be that movie. It's not going to be that, which is how we knew it was Roofman before it started, because that was the only preview they didn't play. But this one, there was nothing. So I was like, what is this going to be? And it starts, and I was like, oh my God, it is. It's Shelby Oaks. I was so excited.
I didn't know they didn't tell you the runtime.
No.
That's
It
Can you
says-
imagine if you can sit down? It's like fucking Megalopolis.
Yeah.
It's just for like 4 hours.
They're not going to play something like that. But it literally says 0 hours and 0 minutes.
That's insane.
So, and I've sat through some short ones. I've sat through some long ones. I've sat through movies that I've never even, like I said, Dead of Winter, never heard of this movie, and it was coming out in a couple weeks, and it had Judy Greer in it. But Shelby Oaks, I'm sitting there, and Matt starts up, and he goes, is this movie scary? I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, no. And I was like, what? Do you not like scary movies? And instantly, the opening scene comes up, and it's her sitting in front of the camera, the main character, Riley, and behind her is like total darkness, and like the light shut out and everything, and she's like terrified, and he's like sitting there with like
I'd be
turned
bullied
away,
so much
a hand
this
over the
episode.
eyes. I was like, do you not like scary movies? He goes, I love scary movies. I don't like jump scares. And I cannot stop laughing.
She laughed at me the entire movie.
I laughed at him the entire movie.
She got out of her chair, stood in front of me, said, "Idiot! Scaredy idiot!" She gave me a wet willy. It was brutal.
No, I did not.
She pointed at me and said, "Everyone laugh at him," and they did.
I was trying so hard not to laugh out loud because there were people next to us. Like, this theater was pretty full. Like, you have to buy your tickets for these things at least 2 weeks in advance because they completely sell out unless you're going by yourself, which sometimes I am, so it doesn't matter. But if you're going with somebody else, like, you have to get them in advance because people buy them, except for the front 2 rows, but nobody sits in the front 2 rows.
That's how I saw the Lego movie, was in the front row. Worst
how I
movie
saw the Hunger
experience
Games.
of my life.
Yeah, that's insane.
I was like
Yeah.
this, and I got up. I was like, oh, because I'm a big guy. I'm not a big guy. I'm a long guy.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh,
Oh, no, it's so bad. I saw the Hunger Games like that.
nightmare.
I
Never
saw
again.
Midsummer in the first 2 rows.
Nightmare.
No.
Horrible.
Oh,
So
my
close
God.
to Florence Pugh, though.
Sure.
Big
That
Pugh.
sounds terrible. Because then you're just like sitting there and they're like really long
Yeah.
heads.
It's
And you're like, oh my God, this is
Yeah,
not fun.
there's a lot of less jump scares in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. No, wait, are you sure?
Yeah, I jumped less in the second half.
He's
Maybe
lying.
the third act. Maybe I'm thinking the third act.
He's lying because even the trunk slamming shut scared him.
that's insane.
Because it was so unnecessary too. Like all of a sudden it cut to the shot and they were just slamming the trunk.
Sure.
Completely unnecessary sound effect.
Look, you say this is insane, all right? But look, like we're gonna be sitting here talking, and a little ghoul's gonna pop up, and you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, whatever, it's gonna get you." Me, fucking survival instinct. Bop, 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 bop. I already got it down. You know, I'm primed to survive.
You have your gun on you right now?
I can summon it to my hand, like Mjolnir.
Like a keyblade?
like Mjolnir. Can you summon keyblades?
Yeah.
he was ready. He was prepared.
Yeah, I'm because it's one thing where it's like I flinch a lot. I'm like, it's because my people, survivors, all right? My people have endured, as Romani Pole,
God,
our
not this
people
again.
have, like, you know, our heads on a swivel. I have to be careful. People are out to get me. Put me in camps. Make me build camps. One of the two. Gotta be quick. Gotta be ready.
So I saw this movie last night, and
Did you like it?
I liked it a lot.
Okay, good.
Monday at the Kent at the Kent Theater, I saw
perfect.
Good Boy.
Oh,
for the
how was
discount
that?
ticket.
I was thinking
it's pretty
of that
good.
one. Okay.
It stretches its premise to its absolute limit.
I don't love that.
but, like,
Is that the
it's-
dog one?
Yeah.
It's 71 minutes long, and
That's it?
I feel like it could have been 5 minutes shorter.
Oh, God.
But I like it a lot as a COVID project and as a technical display of like
Okay.
filmmaking techniques.
It does sound like
it
a really
works.
good 30-minute movie. Like
Also,
when you
yes.
gave me the premise.
Yes, that dog should be nominated for an Oscar this
Aw.
year. I mean this unironically. Top 3 performances of the year, and I am not exaggerating. Indy rocked it.
That's
Is
so
it?
cute.
Did the dog know it was acting?
The dog did not know it was in a movie.
Then it's not a performance.
Okay, not.
Okay, so
Indy-
like, hear me out. What if like you watch this movie and it's like an It movie where there's kids and they're being like hunted by something, and you're like, wow, their performance is so good, right? They were so fearful, and you find out that me, the movie maker, didn't let them know that they were making a movie and just like scared the shit out of them because they thought this was actually happening. They should not win an Oscar for that performance.
Yeah,
They did
they
not
should.
perform.
I'm
Yeah, they
pretty
should.
sure. I don't remember which movie that it was, but there was a little kid in a scary movie that they did not tell them that they were in a movie. I don't remember
Can't
which
win
one
an
it
Oscar.
was.
Okay.
But they were literally like in a movie and they did not tell them that they were filming this movie about them.
I think a dolphin could win an Oscar. A dolphin could probably figure out it's in a movie.
A dolphin is no animal is eligible to win the Oscar.
Well, I'm saying in my opinion.
That is BS right there.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
only
fair.
human actors.
Aw.
Also, if you're in the mood for a good chuckle, look up Indy's letter to the Academy, because his owner wrote a little letter to the Academy to get him nominated for an
That
Oscar,
sucks, man.
and he signed it with his little paw.
Do you think an orangutan could win an
no.
Oscar?
Sure, if the performance is good enough.
Don't talk about
Well, I'm saying, do you think
Planet
they
of
would
the
they'd
Apes.
allow it to get one?
No, because it's because of a monkey in general that it's only human actors.
But this
That's
is
so dumb.
this
I
is
mean,
amazing.
think about like, there's cats and dogs that are mares. Why can't they win an acting award?
I agree.
I'm gonna start a petition.
Because they don't know they're acting.
It doesn't matter. It's a good performance.
But you have to train them.
Yeah.
Technically, a lot of them you have to train.
I
They
watched
have
that
trainers.
movie
Then
and
the
I am
trainer should get
moved.
the award.
They should also get the award. But like that, I was moved by what was on screen, what that dog was showing me. Anyway, this to say, it was the late showing on Monday, and so I didn't get home until like midnight. And then I went to the open mic Tuesday and saw the late showing of Shelby Oaks, and so I didn't get home until like 1 a.m.
Oh my god!
And I realized that I'm not 21 anymore.
No.
I'm almost 30, and I'm a sleepy boy right now.
Yeah.
Have you tried insomnia?
I have. It's not fun.
No,
We-
but watch late movies.
I did this the other night. We went to a haunted house Sunday night, and then we got back around like right before 11 o'clock, I want to say. And we were going to watch a movie, and they were like, oh, what should we watch? I was like, well, you guys haven't seen Weapons yet. And so we sat down to watch it, and I had already seen it. And literally by the time the movie started, I was like, I'm going to fall asleep.
Yeah.
I know I am. It's not even midnight. I'm like, it's barely past 11. I made it through probably not even to when it started on the second person's point of view, and I was out, and then I kept waking back up. I'd watch like 10, 15 minutes, fall back to sleep. Finally, I got to see maybe the last like 10 minutes of the movie, but at this point, this was after all the kids are already running rampant through all the houses and everything. So like, I basically missed the whole movie, and at that point, it's like after 1 a.m, and they're like, we kept asking you questions, and you were just like asleep, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I was so tired, and they made it through the whole movie.
We should go to a nice children's haunted house, you and me.
I recommend the Schoolhouse in the Laboratory.
No, that's for. I'm saying tonight. Like I want something of the spookiest thing I'm gonna see is a green witch.
Yeah, that I would say that.
Or a skeleton that sounds like a xylophone.
We can do that.
When I was in high school, I went to a haunted house with friends, and a rubber spider came down on the string, and that
my
really,
gosh.
really scared me. I jumped really high. I
Go
was not
to
ready for that.
you should go to. It's called the Carnival of Horrors,
I know what these are.
and
I'm not like uneducated.
the only horror part of it is the fact that it's so terrible. Like I went and spent money on that. Oh no, I have one worse. The 7 Floors of Hell.
I mean,
Okay.
I've been in the scariest haunted, supposedly, according to the advertising.
Is it the Factory of
scariest
Terror?
haunted house. No, it was at Cedar Point, the horror
Oh,
thing. They're like, this is the scariest
nah.
one. I don't remember it because I was very high.
No,
Of course
there's
you
Did I
were.
tell you about this? My superpower I developed?
What?
So I greened out because I was the job where the boss gave me tons of, would just give weed out. And so I was like gone. And so I was in line for what seemed like 30 years until suddenly I was in the haunted house.
Oh, I remember you telling me this.
And all I remember is like all I could see was like everything was like pink and red. Like I could not tell distinguishing features. And I was like, I was clicking onto my coworker as an anchor. She had a striped sweater. I'm like, that striped sweater I know's real. And so that's gonna ground me. But like, I'd be looking around, and then I made eye contact with every single scare actor, and like none could, like, I don't know, like I just got so high that my perception flipped, and I just, because we left and we're in the crowd where they have like the scare actors in the crowd. I remember I was walking and I just whipped around and looked one dead in the eyes. He's about to scare me, and he just went like back into the crowd. Like I just gained the ability to know where they were.
Matt is scarier than any scare actor. Let it be known.
I mean, imagine you're like a scare actor. Like, I'm gonna scare this guy. He's clinging to this person. He's obviously terrified. It's gonna be easy. And then you sneak up on him, and suddenly he like goes like, huh, and just turns slowly to just like wide-eyed stares you dead in your eyes. You'd be like, oh, okay, I'm backing up.
Oh my gosh.
I know you know the story. Have I told you the story of the haunted scaregrounds with Geneva?
I feel like I've heard some of it, but it's been.
I love this story.
Oh
Okay,
no.
so-
You might. It sounds familiar, so you might have, but I do not remember.
Okay, so
It's so funny.
Geneva and I's first date was the haunted scaregrounds in Niles, Ohio. And purposefully, we were avoiding clowns. I was protecting her from chainsaws. She was protecting me from clowns.
As you should.
She's half tree.
Yeah. And later we met a chainsaw clown, which was just both of
Oh
our
yeah,
kryptonite,
no, that's
and
your downfall.
we were spooked, but we were actively avoiding clowns, and we were going to the farmhouse, and they swapped the lobby of the circus in the farmhouse and didn't fucking tell anyone.
No.
So So there are these like 4 like scary zombie ass clowns like grabbing the poles and like slamming them down and talking. One of them talked to me.
I've never heard of clowns in the like a haunted house like talking that much besides like creepy laughs and
she said my name. It was upsetting.
Oh, how did they know your name?
At some point she must have said it. I don't remember.
Oh my god.
So we are 45 minutes getting through this line. I am having a 45-minute real panic attack.
Oh, no.
I am squeezing onto her hand so tightly that I later learn I am actively bruising it.
So I think we need to have a talk about your phobia with clowns.
Nah,
Good first
I just
date.
don't have. Yeah, I just don't have to interact with
You
them.
should just watch The Terrifier. You'll feel a lot better.
Chainsaws is an interesting fear.
It just yeah.
It's just very specific, and that's why I find it interesting.
I mean, like those things could literally like injure you at the very like littlest slip of your hand.
I know for a fact if the killdozer was coming towards Geneva,
The
she would face
killdozer?
it down without fear.
The killdozer.
The killdozer.
What is the killdozer?
I'm sorry, we're gonna have to segue here. So the killdozer, there's this guy whose name I always forget, but he was very upset.
Is this a real person or is this?
This is a
made-up
real
person?
thing that happened.
Okay.
I watched it. But he was really upset with how like the town was treating him because they were fucking him over with the like zoning laws and shit.
Okay.
And so he bought a bulldozer, built a giant concrete shell for it, got inside, lowered the concrete shell onto it, and then just started driving. And nothing, he didn't kill anyone, but nothing could stop him. So he just drove, I'll show you after we're done the video, but he just drove through town, drove through buildings, like the cops would set up barricades, and he would just
As he
drive
should.
through. It went on for a while. It only stopped because it broke down. It got stuck.
Of course it did.
It got stuck, and they spent like 30 minutes trying to drill inside before he killed himself.
That is a very, very upsetting story.
He's up there with James Brown, in my opinion, as some of the greatest American heroes.
John Brown.
Do you know how many people he probably ran over?
No one.
No one?
There's
You're kidding.
No fatalities. He did not want to. He was not going out of his way to kill
Was
anyone.
this thing like not driving that fast?
Well, it's a
or-
bulldozer. And I think he was driving. There it is.
Oh my god!
But he was driving it in a way, I think, to let people know he was coming, because he only destroyed he destroyed property of everyone who's fucking him over. And
so he didn't actually want anybody to die.
Yeah, I don't
he
think-
just wanted to be an asshole
yeah, he just wanted to you know,
to prove a point.
yeah, get some justice for himself and his giant
All right.
machine. God Almighty, I want like the first footage of like just the killdozer emerging. Can you imagine?
Everybody went, "Oh
It's
shit!"
like some other like a Mad Max movie. It's just like you're outside of fucking, it's the Batmobile from the Batman where you're just outside a garage, and you're like, what is that? It just, yeah, like Geneva would face that down, no fear.
Sure. Yeah, probably. Chainsaws freaked her out.
Half
man.
tree.
Yeah. So
I mean, I get it. Those things are dangerous. Like I just recently watched The Terrifiers to also prepare for HHN, and didn't have any issues with the scene in the first movie where he hangs the girl upside down and then uses the chainsaw to split her in half. That didn't bother me because it looked so fake. It was so stupid. I'm watching the third movie, and all of a sudden, he's attacking these two people in the bathroom. The guy falls down on the ground, and you know what he does with that chainsaw? Right down the butt crack. Just slice and then sticks it straight up, and that made me uncomfortable because it looked more real. Like they definitely upped the budget as the movies went on, and the third movie definitely made me uncomfortable at that point. And then later on with the rats, I don't really want to get into it, but yeah.
yeah, I would love to not talk about Terrifier.
Yeah.
A lot of people use chainsaws in movies, but I can't recall
Like Leatherface.
anyone being murdered by a chainsaw, like off a.
It's very messy.
Yeah, like
So
people use them a
I
lot
feel
after
like,
murders.
yeah, like to cut people. Like,
Also, I don't
cut the limbs and
it's
burn them in
dangerous. You
acid
don't want to be
and-
swinging that thing around, you know. If you're not a lumberjack, and
Exactly.
how many lumberjacks don't kill people? They're stewards of the trees.
So after 45 minutes of a straight panic attack, we make it through the farmhouse, which had 0 clowns.
Oh, okay,
Thank
good.
the Lord.
Did they have any good scares?
Yeah, that's some good scares.
okay, good.
Yeah. And we
Thank God
leave.
there was no clowns.
Yeah.
I am just imagine you walk in, there's a sign that says "No clowns here," and the Kanye song they use, like the edit starts playing, where it's like praise the Lord. You're like, ah.
I would make a haunted house that was advertised to have no clowns, and then it was just all straight clowns.
That's good.
I would leave.
No one would be
should've-
suspicious.
I should have left. I should have left in the 45 minute
Do you
wait.
know
He's a
how
clown
many
bigot.
bad ratings I would get on Yelp for that?
Yes, deservedly so.
You'd be a
Listen,
hero.
I'm not even.
Thank
My disinterest in clowns aside,
Disinterested
Oh, no, I get
a
it.
is a weak term for what you possess.
my fear of clowns aside, if someone advertised something, of something, and then it had all of that something, 0.
What if there's no
0.
mention of it
5
at
stars.
all? It's like the haunted laboratory, and you go, and then it just happens that all the scientists are doing clown science. Like you see, they have a kid, and they're turning him into like a balloon animal.
I actually think there was 0 clowns in the entirety of both of those houses
Oh hell yeah! I'll
this
have to-
weekend.
I'll have to
I
check it
think.
out.
I'm pretty sure. I don't remember there being.
I think
No, I was wrong. There's one.
Okay,
I think
There's a
they're cutting
birthday
back.
party scene.
sure.
I think they're cutting back on. Yeah, I watched Nate film that. They
I was an actor in that.
I think they're cutting back on clowns because unless you're afraid of clowns,
It really doesn't do
clowns are
anything.
hacky.
Yeah.
That's the thing is like it's possibly the one fear that is so fucking hacky and cliched, except for like there's a small group of people who are truly afraid of it. Because like not everyone's afraid of I'm trying to think of like a common fear. It's a common thing people are afraid of.
Spiders.
Yeah, like not everyone's afraid of spiders. But you can be like, you can see a spider and be like, oh, and scared by it, right? And you're like, oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
But like clowns really is like, at this point, you're not afraid of them at all, or you're deadly afraid of them. There's like no middle ground where you're like, they're kind of spooky.
Like, she literally yelled at me, the clown girl, and she goes, "Tell her happy birthday." And I was like, happy birthday.
That's why I was thinking when you said,
Like, I wasn't like scared of her.
I can't wait to
but-
see his next movie. I'm like, what if it's a clown one?
Ooh.
If for a good local Akron boy, I'd suffer through it.
I actually heard, so like I've been talking to him, and he said his next project's an AR experience called Harrison Stop Being Afraid of Clowns.
Also at that haunted house, we leave the barn, and at the end, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm so glad you already like me because that was fucking embarrassing. But also later, we were in line for another one just outside
Yeah.
in the open in the wild.
Yeah.
And
Like, naturally.
yeah. And there were clowns about. They're allowed
Yeah,
to
of
be.
course.
They're citizens. They're
That's
allowed to
progressive
be.
for you, because you were saying they weren't people a few episodes ago.
So we were talking to, I'm guessing, a high school couple
Yeah.
in front because it was just whatever. And I'm about to turn to check behind for something. And this dude, this 16-year-old goes, "I wouldn't do that, buddy." He saved my fucking life. Because
No, is there a
apparently,
clown
apparently
right there?
right there was a fucking Pennywise.
Oh my God.
And he's like, "I wouldn't do that if I were you, buddy." He saved me.
Do you think he would have danced? I don't think enough Pennywises danced, despite the fact he is the dancing clown. If he got like a horror in the movie, and he's like, "Oh, it's
I can hear it in my
Pennywise,"
head.
and he just goes, "Woo!" I'm like, he should do his little dance. He's a famous
It
dance.
would make you feel better.
Oh,
It's a really stupid dance.
It is a
I've seen
really
it.
stupid.
I've seen it. It's terrifying.
Anyway, about this movie.
So Shelby Oaks. Honestly, this provided Shelby. Written and directed by Chris Stuckman, who is a local Akron boy and a YouTube critic.
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Like, actually from Akron,
Like,
that
like,
makes so much sense.
Like
with
lives
what's
in Akron.
this movie.
Like earlier this week was taking pictures at the nightlight downtown because it was showing Shelby Oaks. Also, his wife is one of the reactors on the news, and their twin boys are the
really?
two little baby boys.
Aw.
Yeah. So this movie rips. Right off the bat. This movie rips. It's really good.
It
Like,
feels very like Blair Witch.
The only criticism I have, and it's not even a criticism of the movie, just another movie I like to see, is like I almost want to see the entire movie as the opening, where it's like you're
Yeah.
The
watching
documentary.
Yeah.
What's the movie called? The Atticus Institute. It's a lot like that. The Atticus Institute is
I never watched that one.
it's a mockumentary about a psych ward where one of the people is literally possessed by the devil, but a bunch of these people have special psychic powers, quote unquote, but one of them is better than the rest, and it's because she's possessed by the devil.
Oh, yeah,
but
of course.
It's all told through like a true crime documentary.
That is so cool.
I was like, is this gonna be the whole movie? Because if so, that's fucking.
I was
Yeah.
excited for it to be.
It's very much the vibe is very similar, and it's what it like. The Atticus Institute is what if that's the whole movie. But yeah, I thought this movie was going to be straight found footage. Like all of the marketing.
I also
was
thought
that,
with the trailer, it like showed all the found footage stuff.
Yeah.
And then it started off as this documentary. I was like, whoa.
He probably
this is
thought
totally
of
different.
the really sweet transition and said, I have to make the rest cinematic. Because that transition from the found footage
Yes.
to the cinematic view is one of the cleanest fucking shots I've ever seen.
Yes.
So good. This is. I mean, he's made like features as a kid with friends, as like in like high school and etc. But this is his debut, like officially released feature film. It's really cool to see someone go from like a critic who loves movies to actually getting to make the movie. Also, your one criticism, what was that you wanted everything to be the beginning, basically?
Yeah, I'm not even saying that, like, it's a weird criticism because I'm not saying that would be better if it was like that. It was just like,
We were prepared for it.
I would love to
like
see
that.
a movie like this, like that. Because the idea of making the horror work through that would have been fucking fascinating.
I don't even. This isn't even a criticism. It's more like what happens when people who love film forever get to make their first film on the big stage. Is this movie wears its influences on its sleeve sometimes so obviously. Like you can definitely tell, like Blair Witch. What's the movie called? It's like the Disappearance of Deborah something. I'm blank. There's like Hereditary.
To be fair, it's the
Yeah.
first like Blair Witch follow-up that doesn't feel hacky.
Yeah, I'm not saying like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I just mean like
You can see the influences.
you can see the influences, and I don't even wish that it was original's the wrong word. I don't even like this is pretty solid original film. Like
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I'm very interested to see, like, now that he has shown us the movies he loves, now, like, his next project, like, shed that, and what is
Hallmark
your voice?
rom-com.
I think, on some level, I think his voice is, like, I love movies, and then I'm very interested to see, like, his next project is, here is my voice as a filmmaker.
Hot Frosty 2.
No.
If he
Even frostier.
Stop.
If he does that, I'll watch it.
Hell yeah.
I will not watch it
It
otherwise.
should be okay. You know how they made Jack Frost, and then they made Jack Frost, but like the horror movie version, Hot Frosty, but Hot Frosty the horror movie version.
Yes.
Come on,
We
do
need
it.
we need more hot enemies in horror. Too many monsters in horror. Ugly. I want to see some hot men up there. Hot buff men who used to be snowmen, and they're also
Okay.
also a Jesus metaphor.
All right. Anyway,
Think about it. Art the Clown, not hot. Leatherface, not hot. Jason, not hot. Freddy, not hot.
anyway, now that you tell me that this director is from the Cleveland Akron area,
Yeah.
like that's wild to me because the whole time I'm sitting there watching this movie and I'm like, okay,
Why is this movie so hot?
This movie is
this
so
movie is
Ohio.
so Ohio. I was like, oh my gosh, because I'm sitting there and they mentioned, I did actually look up some of these things afterwards because as soon as they mentioned like Shelby Oaks, Ohio, it's like, oh, I didn't know if that was a place or not. And I wasn't going to look it up mid-film because,
Right.
I'm in the movie theater, etiquette people. So I'm like, oh, I'll look at it later. And then they said Dark County. Well, apparently Dark County does exist. exist in Western Ohio. I had no idea, but Shelby Oaks doesn't exist. Obviously, we have Shelby, Ohio, but not Shelby Oaks. But I started bursting out laughing when they said about the Shelby Oaks jail, and they slapped a picture of the Ohio State Reformatory on the table, and I went, hey, I've been there.
I almost want this to be a movie made by someone not from Ohio, just because of how weird
Yeah.
that would be. Just like, why is this guy like Ohio so much?
Well, I'm wondering, and I did not look this up, though, because they also had, when they talked about the Shelby Oaks amusement park, they kept showing, like, an abandoned Ferris wheel, and I could be wrong. Like, do not come for me if I am wrong. But I think it's the Chippewa Lake amusement park, because just like looking at that picture and some of the imagery they had for it, I think it is, because my friends and I have tried to drive out there to see it, but you cannot get to it because it's completely fenced off. You actually have to drive through this neighborhood, and it was so terrifying when we did this like 2 years ago. We drove all the way up there. It was almost like 2 hours away from us.
Some normal paranoid
Oh,
style.
definitely.
Hell yeah.
You get up there, and it's this neighborhood, and it's not, it looks abandoned, but it's not. And everybody was just staring at us driving through this neighborhood. Like, I swear everybody was outside their house just going deadpan, staring
Where
at
is
us,
this
watching us drive by. Chippewa Lake, Ohio.
Because we're in Ohio, so.
I think it's like near Youngstown, I want to say.
Oh, that
like
makes a lot of sense, yeah.
that way. I could be wrong. It could be the
I
other
was saying
way.
the most accurate thing about this movie is that it's set in southern Ohio, which is
Well, Dark
depressing and
County is
spooky.
actually in Western Ohio.
But it's like southern west, right?
No, it's like
Is
literally
it?
just straight out west is what it said.
Ah.
Western Ohio. It doesn't say southwestern. It says just a western. But I'm like, it's so funny because Chippewa Lake Amusement Park and Ohio State Reformatory are nowhere near each other. But yet in the movie, the guy is standing in the cell staring out the window this whole time, and that's like a big part of this movie is that he stands in the cell and stares at it because he's staring at the amusement park that you can blatantly see from the window.
It is kind of right on the border of, like, if you go one county up, you're in the northern west. It's like,
yeah. Like I said, like you are literally in
anything,
Western
anything
Ohio.
south of Columbus is a wasteland where spooky
But
things happen.
Dark County is just like a very, there's not much there.
Because there's ghosts down there.
There's ghosts everywhere.
So
Just like the movie, there's ghosts everywhere.
It has the
Just kidding. It's a demon.
It has the Garst Museum in Dark County.
So in 2008, this group of YouTubers go and they're ghost
So
explorers.
accurate, so accurate YouTubers. The most,
A 2008
the most
YouTube?
accurate
Yes.
2008 YouTube I've ever seen. This guy,
Love it.
he's
This
like,
guy
I have
was
to
on YouTube. In
I have to
2008.
unlearn my skills. I have to regress as a YouTuber and make a really bad graphic.
So they go to Shelby Oaks. Well, they go to a bunch of places all over Ohio.
Oh, of course, because they love Ohio.
Yes, this is also our second horror movie in a row to take place in Ohio.
What was the first?
Trick or Treat.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, so.
So in 2008, this group of teens, they go travel around Ohio looking for ghosts.
It's like the
As
fucking
you should.
Scooby-Doo gang.
the paranormal paranoids.
Oh, yes.
And
Great name.
Yes, 100%.
We have ghost adventures. We have ghost hunters. No, paranormal paranoids.
They visit Shelby Oaks, which is an abandoned amusement
Well, also,
park town.
before that, we learned
prison.
that they see ghosts. They've seen because they're at another place, and that's when they.
She has.
She
Riley
explicitly
has.
sees the ghost.
Well, because then they show like the little ghost in the other building they're in earlier, because the sisters like they saw things. And
So
they show the footage.
the ghost has been there this whole time since she was little. That's the backstory.
Yes.
Is this whole time, like ever since she was a little girl, she saw this creature at her window. And so when she went like actually looking for other ghosts and other proof that ghosts existed, he still followed her, but they never knew this.
I thought it was mentioned like the paranoids were known for like
They saw like doors slam and caught like
Yeah,
ghost
like
shit,
normal.
but like she's the only one who like sees the ghosts, except on video when she's around. Then anyone
yeah, because I'm
can
saying
see
wasn't there
ghost
the one footage they show like it's the first jump scare
in
I
like
think.
one frame?
Yeah, where it's like "Ding!"
Shelby Oaks. It's an abandoned amusement park, town, cabin, prison.
Yep, that's all there is, guys. Few buildings, a prison. amusement park, and a cabin in the woods.
They used to go
What
there
a
all the
wild
time.
town. Hey, where are you from? Shelby Oaks. Anything interesting there? Well, we have a prison and an amusement park.
And so
Sounds like Akron.
Well, everyone has prison. No, we have like a big, like a prison. Have you seen Shawshank? It looks a lot like that.
I just read that book too.
Yeah.
That's what was funny.
good
and
luck.
an amusement park. Okay.
But the head of this ghost hunter group is Riley, who is being haunted by a demon lord named Tarian. Tamarin's the spice. Tarian, yeah.
The incubus.
I'm pretty sure it's Tyrion.
But yeah,
let me look it up real quick.
Haunted by the incubus, her entire life, and they go to a cabin in Shelby Oaks. Well, they go to the prison, and
She's like, we need to go.
she's like, we need to. Well, right when they get to Shelby Oaks, she's like, we need to get the hell out of here right now. This is bad vibes. Something's listen, we ghost hunt all the time, and this is worse. There's something actually evil here.
Yeah, I feel like I would go.
And then in typical
I know
teenage boy
it's
fashion, they push forward, ignoring the sound advice of the smart, reasonable
If my
woman.
friend who always seems to have like ghost experiences says we need to leave this area, I would be okay. Yeah, sure.
It's Tyrion.
Okay, thank you.
Tyrion. Even though this says Terrio, I know it has an end at the end.
Yes.
I mean, it also just has
So.
like a bad energy. Like you walk into town and you're like bad vibes.
Oh, instantly. There's
it's
nothing
like
there.
r/Reddit, someone posted a picture of Vic sent to me. She's like, this is ridiculous. This Reddit exists. But it's r/psychics. It's just a picture of like a nursery. And it's like, is there bad energy in my nursery? I was like, honestly, yeah. Like you're looking at
Every
this thing.
nursery.
Well, no, like you look, it has like the same thing that like Shelby Oaks has, where you look at it and you're like, it's just something's not right
Oh,
here.
yes, an abandoned town. There's great energy there.
They go through the prison. They stop at cell 37, which is where the dude, I forget the dude's name, but the
Yep.
son of the creepy lady,
The main guy who quite literally at the beginning of the movie.
Look at that nursery.
Winston Miles,
Oh, that
something like that.
has-
Look at that haunted nurse. That's bad energy in there.
That's bad energy.
Yeah, like that's
Yes, I know
it's
his
like-
last name was Miles.
Yes.
But he
tell her.
No, Winston Miles or something to that extent.
He this definitely like shocked me. I was not expecting this to happen when he knocks on the door at the beginning of the movie. When you think they're going to do this whole movie as a documentary and then they're taking a break from filming it, he
Yeah.
knocks on the door, she goes to answer it, and he's like, she let me go, and then shoots himself in the head right then and there. Like I was
And
like,
then does the
what?
they break the 180 rule, but that's because they got to flip into cinematic time.
That was wild to me. That was a great like opening though to bring that out. But he's the one that's stuck in this cell. He's the one that all this is centered around. That's not the demon, and I love that.
But sees and is kind of possessed by the demon, at least
Yeah.
temporarily at
Yeah.
any given point in time. Also, I don't I have no way of actually knowing this. I don't speak with Chris Stuckman ever on the reg, but Cell 37 has to be a Kevin Smith Clerks reference. It has to be. Kevin Smith is in the special thanks of this movie, and
Aw, they're besties.
Yeah, he's like a god of indie film. That has to be a reference.
Oh, 100%.
Or it's something I'm entirely not getting, but that is my guess.
He could just really like the number 37.
Yeah. Chris, if you're listening, please comment. Please let me know. Is it a Kevin
he
Smith
went to get like
reference?
stencils for it, and the only thing they had at like Joann's was like a 3 and a 7.
He's like,
He's like
well-
73 is too high.
Unless they went in and filmed in the prison, and that was like one of the few numbers that you could actually read on the wall still.
Maybe.
So
Maybe
I don't
it's
know.
just the nicest one. He's like,
Yeah.
These other ones kind of
I
suck.
was like, yeah, this works.
But then they go to the cabin where it's a creepy cabin right from the get. Again,
Oh, yeah.
for like the fourth time, Riley's like, "Can we get the fuck out of here, please?" And they see a dude outside on the porch, but like he disappears and then he doesn't,
And then they stay.
and then they stay.
The moment a man, even if he didn't disappear, if there's a man around my cabin, I'm leaving. If a
Yeah.
man disappears,
Like,
where'd he go? Even if he's not bad,
Like,
what
first
got
of all-
him?
It's such teenage logic.
first of all, if they see this cabin in the middle of the woods, they're like, let's stay there. No.
No.
I'm getting the fuck out.
I understand entering, kind of. For the sake of your show, I understand
During the day.
sleeping
during
there,
the
sleeping
day.
in a strange
During
cabin.
the day.
sleeping in a strange cabin that has a made bed. That's like how Goldilocks almost got.
Yeah.
Got. Like, just
Almost got the
like
bears.
Go
Yep.
to like a Red Roof Inn.
But
The whole town's abandoned.
Drive like 60.
Go to the next town.
Yeah.
Go to the next town.
Just find a hotel.
You don't see any other paranormal person like, oh no, I shouldn't say that because the shows that I watch, they sleep there
that's
overnight.
upsetting. No.
Oh
Yeah, but
no,
that's-
it's actually quite fun.
That's like supposed to be like we're sleeping here to find ghosts.
That's their thing.
That wasn't like the implication here. I think that's just where they were staying, which is nuts. Because they weren't like, oh, this is a haunted cabin. We're gonna see if there's ghosts here at night.
They
Is it an
also
Airbnb?
We're like an hour away
exist.
from home. Yeah.
That's 2008. I forgot.
Yeah. They were like an hour away from. I mean, how long was that car ride? Because the sister makes it in a night. So
could also just drive
Oh
home.
my gosh, you should have heard me in the theater. I was sitting there and I look over at Matt and I was like, she quite literally dropped everything in the middle of the night, drives to this place by herself.
yeah.
And
No
is like,
gun, no weapon.
No, I'm gonna do this in the middle of the night
I'm
by
gonna
myself.
commit
Like you
breaking
couldn't have
and
waited.
entering.
You couldn't have waited till the next morning.
No, she had to break and enter on like state property.
Like I don't think a couple hours of sleep was gonna like set you back, honey.
So 2 hours max.
Yeah.
We actually could logistically figure this out probably if we sat down.
But it's like, yeah, just go,
Just go
go home and visit the prison during the day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It would have been a lot
But
less
then,
creepy. You
yeah.
wouldn't have had the risk of your flashlight running out of battery, which it did. Of course,
Bring
because it's a
someone
scary
with
movie.
you.
Where's your husband? Wasn't he out of town, I think? Do you know how many friends?
He left, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he was on like a business trip or something.
Oh, I thought he left because she was going crazy.
I don't
the
remember.
sister.
He,
I thought,
he was around for like I think throughout the entirety.
and then he's like, "You need help."
Because
and
right
then-
before she drove was when she showed him all the pictures.
Yeah.
Which is also like another insane
Yeah.
reaction. Because she shows him a picture in which there's clearly, if not a ghost, someone in the background. And
Yeah.
he goes,
"You need help."
yeah, he doesn't even go, I don't think it's a ghost, but we should probably talk about this man that's in the background.
But my theory is that the sisters are the only ones who like see
can
him,
actually see it.
him.
So
Yeah.
not even in the pictures. Nobody
Right.
else can see it.
So
That's wild.
because the police watched the video 500 times and didn't see, and the
Yeah.
viewers on the video, they say they saw something, but they couldn't make out whatever it was.
Yeah.
So it would make sense that the sisters are the only ones who can see. So then we later find out he didn't just disappear. He was just around the corner. He was just waiting for him to come out.
Yeah.
But they go out to the porch and they go around the corner like some stupid teens.
Of course.
And then he just, I assume you jumped so high when it was just, he appeared out of the corner,
Yeah.
pushed them in the house and just started like clawing into them.
1000%. It was, see, that actually got me.
No, me
that
too.
jump
by that
scare
point in
did
the
get
film,
me.
I was like, I was just moving
He couldn't
closer
even
to
watch
Jenna,
it.
completely crouched
Yeah.
on the chair.
I will also, Chris Stuckman is really good at controlling the tension in this movie. He's so good.
Just such a bad husband. Just if my wife says, I'd say go get a Catholic priest. That's the first thing I'm going to say. Exorcisms are real.
So Riley gets held captive for 12 years. The documentary in the beginning takes place in 2020. Takes place.
Okay. The first video took place in 2008.
Yes.
Oh man, that woman has a very bad year. All this shit happens, then the pandemic.
Or it's an alternative universe where the pandemic
doesn't
never
happen.
happened.
Because it's definitely like not like the
Listen,
middle of winter, because if it was, so that means that this stuff, like the documentary and stuff, would have had to take place in like January, February.
Yeah.
Ohio during that time is not warm. It is freezing out. She is not going to be sitting on that porch in February casually looking at pictures
Also,
or reading
yeah,
a book.
Those hellhounds be leaving track marks.
Yeah, exactly.
I
It would have been snowing. There probably would have been a blizzard, for goodness sake.
I understand that they were ghost hounds, until they weren't.
Well, the
They were-
demon hounds.
They were ghosts until they absolutely were not.
Well, the demons, they're unaffected by the material plane unless they choose to be, or if you're using something sanctified by the power of the Holy Spirit.
They were terrifying. That's what they
This movie
were.
would have been like
They
half
were
as long.
spooky as hell.
You just get a fucking Catholic priest in there to do an exorcism.
But no, she's like, I'm gonna solve all this myself.
Yeah, nothing. Not even a police officer.
I don't need any help. I'm gonna do it myself.
She like texts her husband to call the cops.
Yeah. When she's in the middle of the woods, she's like, call the cops. I've turned on my location. Send
And
help.
we're gonna be jumping ahead a bunch, but like since we're on that scene, I'm not taking the baby. I just saw.
He was very adamant about this baby during the movie.
I'm aware.
He was so mad.
I mean, look, there's a woman put blood on this baby. The baby ate the blood, and then she did actual magic.
He was cursed from the moment he set foot in that crib.
A person who's never seen magic before, watched a woman do actual lift someone up and throw them like actual magic. Again, this is where I thought about the Catholic priest. I'm like, you're not gonna take this baby to like a priest or anything or do anything with it. You're just gonna take it straight home.
Nah, he's fine.
They're not religious folk. Just they're not religious people. That's her sister's baby, and she always wanted a baby.
Yeah.
Like,
this is why you have to get the baby baptized as soon as possible, so a creepy old woman can't put a demon in it. This is what happens. This is why you're rushed as a Catholic.
Obviously, they weren't going to get the baby baptized in the cabin.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying
because the baby was literally designed from birth to be possessed.
I'm just saying
no, wait. I got an idea.
Please.
It just came to me. Okay, so you were saying like the Winston Miles guy. So he was definitely like, he was a part of it. We all know this.
Yeah.
And he's the one that got married to Riley. And he was the one that kept... Like, she must have been pregnant
6 times.
6-7 times.
Yeah.
Like, she was gone for 12 years. Who knows? She could have been
graves.
pregnant every single year. So, and this is the only baby that was, like, still good to go, still ready for the possession. But, so my question is, so if your theory that, like, you know, Winston was, like, kind of possessed.
Yeah.
What if he was being possessed by Tyrion?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so... kind of like think like an American Horror Story when, you know, Evan Peters puts the suit on and him and the mom have the demon baby. All these babies are demon babies, all with Tyrion. Tyrion is the actual father of all these children. And what if Riley's the one that kills every single one on purpose?
That would not shock me.
So that way, that is her only way of fighting back.
Yeah.
Is to kill these babies.
I understand
and
that.
what if that's the reason they locked her in the basement so she couldn't get to this last baby? And then maybe like the one before, they finally figured out she was the one doing it. So the next time she got pregnant and had the baby, they immediately locked her up and took the baby away from her. And
I read
they were like, all right,
miscarriage.
bye, Winston, you're done.
Because like it's a guy who's like,
I also read it as miscarriage, but I like your theory a lot.
He can't be shooting 100%. There's not good stuff coming out of him, and it's like in the middle of the actual death house because there's black mold everywhere. Like there
was so much black mold.
Like even if this house, we're saying like even if this house isn't haunted, you should leave.
You're gonna die just from inhalation of this black mold.
Maybe they had the last baby outside, so that way it didn't get the black mold immediately.
I just keep thinking about that because of, you know, in the end she tries to kill that baby too.
Yes.
So it would make sense if she's the one, like she has tried to kill every single one of these babies, and so she wanted to do the last one in before he got a chance to, you know, be baptized by Tyrion and the witch lady.
The incubus.
Grow up to be a demon as well, but she couldn't because they locked her up and kept her away from this baby. And then she's like, well, great, now I can't do anything else, so I might as well just die in this cell.
Another baby. You watched an actual witch perform magic after pouring blood on the baby, and you're like, I'm taking him straight home.
Yeah.
Because she said that her sister's only been home like their first night, which means baby went to hospital, came home. There's been nothing. She's like, that's fine.
The baby didn't do anything to the workers in the hospital. I'm sure he's fine. He's going to grow up to be a wonderful gentleman.
I'm sure the actual magical witch pouring blood on it meant nothing.
Nah, he's fine.
But okay, Harris, I know you love children. You're in this situation, right?
I'm getting that baby baptized.
Yeah, you're doing something with the baby. You're not taking it home immediately.
I am having the hospital chaplain talk to that.
I would probably bring somebody in the hospital.
I'd put it up for adoption. I don't want that.
I could not leave this baby in the woods.
Also, what I'm thinking is, hey, so yeah, this is your room. You can stay here. I'm gonna put the reminder of your 12 years of rape here with you. This
Why did she
this
put the baby
this child
in the room with Riley?
That's
Because that's her baby.
yeah.
Okay, and Riley's not all together there. I would not leave those two in the same room.
I think it's best
I'm sure that
psychologically.
they were supervised at all points in time.
I think it's best psychologically
yeah.
to put it up for adoption because it is. She's been raped for 12 years. Why are you going to keep around a physical reminder of that rape? That's not a healthy start of a relationship for a mother and a daughter.
I mean,
or son. Or
Everything here is less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe they had plans. Maybe
was it less than 24 hours that they got her out of the cabin and now she's back home?
It was her first day. It was
her
she's
first
only
night
been home
out
a
of
day,
the hospital.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
how long was she in the
That's
hospital?
I don't know. I would say probably like
A
2
couple
or 3 days.
Yeah. So less than a week, they were probably figuring shit out. Probably there were a lot of logistics, and listen. Also grew up religious, same boat. I would have had someone bless that baby. But
So wait, if there's like,
If
so
you
most
weren't
hospitals
religious.
have like
a hospital chaplain.
a chapel.
yes.
Okay. So what if that was the reason that nothing happened in the hospital?
Maybe.
Like Tyrion couldn't get to the baby because they were in the hospital, and the hospital, had a chapel. But you don't see like if we go back and ever watch this movie, like there's no crosses in the house.
I'm surrounding
I don't
the baby
remember
with
there's
crosses.
any of that
I'm putting
stuff in the
crosses
house.
in my yard.
Listen,
I'm
I'm on your side. I'm team take the baby, but I am team
Get the baby baptized
get the
now.
baby
I mean,
baptized
team take
now.
the baby. I'm just not team take the baby home. Like, get
What
the
are you
baby
gonna do with the baby?
Put out for adoption.
Your sister's rape baby. You're
Yeah,
gonna put
I
him
don't
up
want my
for
sister
adoption.
to have to like see a rape baby. It's a rape. How many? Like, I don't think a lot of people keep their rape babies. I think a lot of times they go for adoption. I think that's common practice.
On top of that, I'm just laughing at like the husband. How she's like, and how does your husband feel about the baby and your sister living with you? He's coming around to it. No, that man is like running with his tail between his legs.
He's like,
running
"You brought
away.
it home?"
Also, she loves that baby because she was actively trying to stop the baby from the ceremony.
Yeah.
And so there's deep love for that baby, or at least a deep protective instinct.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe they asked Riley if they want to take the baby home, and Riley was going to kill the baby, but lied to them. Like,
Yeah,
That's
she probably,
I'd
because
still-
she already had like premeditated
I
thoughts.
would still
about
have
this.
a holy like a regular occurrence was having a priest in the family come over and splash holy water around the house.
Sure.
And we hadn't seen a witch perform magic.
So
Anyway.
this movie is really good. It's a hell of a debut.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun to watch.
Keith Davis caught me by surprise.
One scene.
He popped up. I was like, "Oh, it's Keith Davis." Okay. Great. I didn't think I'd see him here. It's fantastic. Love the guy.
I think one of my favorite parts about this movie is the ending, because we haven't talked about this ending. The fact that, we know she's trying to, get rid of the baby, and accidentally she's like, I mean, not accidentally, but, she's stopped by her sister, and her sister accidentally then pushes her out the window, not killing her.
That was cracked. I think that
The
if
window
she just,
that was cracked.
she hit the window, if it wasn't cracked, she wouldn't have fallen
Yeah,
through.
no, she would have been fine.
So because the window was already
What's
cracked.
all the post-pregnancy weight?
Yeah. Oh my god. Anyway, she falls, and that's not what kills her.
Yeah, it's a favorite part. It's like, oh god, she died. No.
She's like,
Nope, she's
in
fine.
pain, but like
The dogs get her.
the hellhound.
And they start ripping her apart. This whole time I'm sitting there and I'm like, does that need to happen? Like, was that necessary? And then you find out this whole time
Oh, it's the drag me to hell ending.
that
yeah.
Tyrion has been trying to get
Yeah.
to the other
The
sister.
yeah.
When the whole movie is building up to the fact that Tyrion has been stalking the younger sister,
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But Tyrion likes MILFs.
but
That was the other movie
she
in the
didn't
beginning
have a
that-
baby.
That don't matter.
Well, yeah. Well, they tried.
Yeah,
And
they've been wanting a baby, and
As soon as
she
the
couldn't
woman
have
hits
one.
like 40, and if she's hot, she becomes a MILF according to our
my gosh.
society now.
I'm happy you said 40 because for a while it was 35.
I was saying it for your benefit.
God.
I think it's like 30 now.
That's insane. Anyway, not the point. It's the movie I was blanking on. It's Drag Me to Hell. You can't avoid the consequences of your actions no matter how hard you actually try.
Yeah.
And in the end, evil conquers. Evil wins in horror, whether or not.
No matter what.
Yeah.
It has my favorite thing in horror movies, which is when someone just dies excessively. I love
Yeah.
like she falls out and then she gets torn apart by dogs, and maybe she should have caught on fire too. That would be cool.
Have either of you seen Drag Me to Hell?
No.
I have seen bits and pieces, but I
Okay.
haven't seen the whole thing.
The movie's called Drag Me to Hell, so I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to guess what happens at the end.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Anyway.
obviously.
She's forced to go to Youngstown.
Yeah.
No, she lives in Zanesville now. But yeah, no, the ending when he's just like the imagery of him standing behind her.
And just put our hand on her shoulder,
And I'm
the
like,
eyes glow.
yes.
Oh my gosh.
I loved that.
Very insidious.
Yeah.
Yes. Because we need more stuff like that.
I mentioned earlier he shows his influences on his sleeve. In the same way, he also is like kind of too if there is a criticism, he's too beholden to the genre. But I don't view that as a criticism. I think giving me a straight I mentioned last episode that give me a straight slasher is actually kind of refreshing. Give me just a straight ass possession story. Love it. I can understand some people wanting him to subvert, because he does kind of like subvert the found footage. I mean, just by not making a found footage movie. But
He tricks you.
Yes, by tricking you into thinking that it's going to be a found footage movie. But no, I like that he just gives us the genre. He's very good at executing it. Now that he has shown us that he can execute it well, I am interested to see if he subverts it next time or what he does next time. Also, I hate being the person that's like, you know how you spent the last 6 years of your life on this project? What are you doing next? That's super annoying. But at the same time,
what are you doing next?
I want to know.
Invite me to do it with you, because I would love to be a part of the project.
Clownumbus. It's about everyone in Columbus turning into clowns.
All right, so Harrison's off that project.
Listen, as long as I don't have to be on set, I can be a reporter.
No, it's going to be
a
like,
reporter.
You are we're watching a horror movie. For you, it's like Escape from New York, but everyone's a clown.
So it's like that Eric Andre prank movie that came out on Netflix a couple years ago. Yeah, where only 6 people knew they were making a movie. But I don't know that they're making a movie.
You just think that suddenly
He just tossed you in the middle of all the clown
You just suddenly
stuff.
think that you're in the clown apocalypse in Columbus and you're escaping.
Oh God,
bro,
that would be terrifying.
They would kill me. I might just drop to the ground and start convulsing. Legit.
You're saying you wake up in your hotel and you're like, what's that circus music? And you look outside and there's a circus parade of clowns. You're just going to drop and convulse and die?
No, I'm saying if I am in the open, I would
there's clowns.
I would drop and start convulsing and they would get me.
No, they're starting you in a hotel room and you have a gun.
No, I'm kidding.
No,
it's fine.
that cannot go on the internet.
I can. It'll be fine. I can own one next year. It's okay. Not the point.
So you wouldn't try to fight your way through the clown apocalypse?
No, any more than I would try and fight my way through the zombie apocalypse.
What if they had
So
what do you know that the clowns have Geneva? So you had to go rescue her.
I truly, my thought process would be,
Oh.
God fucking damn it. And I would go through.
That's a good movie.
That's
a good movie.
The entire
right there.
time. I would Luigi's Mansion the shit out of Columbus.
You get
The clown,
the biggest
king.
gun you can think of,
Yeah, for real.
and just start killing all the clowns.
The Clown King is taking Geneva, and you have to
The
rescue him.
Clown King. Oh God,
The Clown King of Columbus.
that makes me think of something else. And
Yeah,
oh
no.
boy,
He's in a big top circus tent. And he's gonna put her into clown juice to make her into a clown.
the big.
They have a big vat of clown juice. They're
Where
gonna
do you
dunk her
come
in.
up with this shit?
I just don't think about what I say ever. I don't know. People are like, what's your thought process? I'm like, I don't have one. Like I feel like most people have a pipe. Like if you want to imagine it as like a system, like there's the brain, there's a pipe, and then there's the output, and you can kind of see what's happening in the pipe. It's just
Yours is just a bowl.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying ever. It's why I don't remember what I say on these shows ever.
It's like Inside Out, Riley's mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, most people are that like train of like the train. His is the derailed train when
It's
they
like
just start falling.
In my little command center is just that lizard that hits the button. lizard.
Lizard.
But there's a bunch of buttons, and sometimes it's clown juice. Clown juice, Catholic, clown juice. Romani Pole.
Do you want to do socials?
Yeah, I can do socials. If you want to send me a signed marriage contract, you can email those to us. If you want, I'll either accept PDF or DocuSigns, but you can send like the link or the PDF to a twomenmoviepodcast@gmail.com. You want to send me pictures of Youngstown? You can find the podcast on Two Men Movie Podcast at Instagram.com. Take yourself in Youngstown, and I'll comment on it. Spooky! And then you'll feel like you're part of the Halloween fun. If you want to find us on YouTube, where we're going to film... What are we doing to you that I was going to film?
Oh, what was that? Do you remember what that was?
The ice.
Yeah, you're going to put
wanna
5 ice cubes
wanna
on me
watch
and put
me-
me into a coma.
Go to a medically induced coma by ice.
You want to see me cryo freeze
cryo freeze.
Harrison with the power of only 5 toaster strudels? You can go to Two Men and a Movie Podcast on YouTube. And if you want to see my various ghost adventures that I go on, stopping babies from going home if they have the devil in them, you can find me at Midwest_Magician.
Do you have anything you want to plug?
A lot of distraught mothers there.
No, I'm okay. Just watch the movie. Go see the movie if you haven't already, because it is really something.
If you want to
And
send Jenna a signed marriage contract, I'll forward it
No.
to her. If you send it to the email.
Do not do that.
No,
No, do not. Anyway.
I'm okay. I
Harrison won't
I
know.
like to find my men in the wild, even though they're all terrible.
You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Lemonade at harrisonpoole.com, HARRISONPOOLEDOTCOM, or on Letterboxd at HDPOOLE124.
He will be taking hiatus because he will be in a medically induced coma, but I'm bringing him back in time for next episode.
Those toaster strudels, man, we gotta
Do
get them
not
out.
send me any marriage contracts. Anyway, thank
Send
you.
him toaster strudels.
Thank you so much to Tristan Hostetter for our theme music. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you, Jenna, for suffering through this.
Thank you for having me. I always love
link in
it.
show.
Yeah, and
Description.
show bio and
You
blah,
can,
blah,
you can
blah.
buy our famous Marvin the Movie Walrus t-shirt.
Anyway, tune in next week for whatever movie Matthew decides. So long and good night.
Hugs and kisses.
This is Matthew and Harrison's Two Men in a Movie. It's not what it sounds like.